Hello, hello. Chrissy here. I had to put the live back a wee little bit because I fell asleep during the second half of the hearings and I wanted to watch it. Hi, Apple. Oh, my desk is a huge mess. So it was really, really interesting to watch. When I got up earlier this morning, I realised that I actually hadn't watched all the hearings, so I wanted to watch them all before I came on. So that was I hope everyone's having a good time. Oh, I can hear Whitby. Well, the first time was a bit dry. The Judge Lutig, he really thinks every word through before he speaks. Hi, Michelle Shining Light Tarot. I don't know if this is the first time you've joined us, but if it is, welcome. Unless you've joined us, somebody else. Hi, Marilyn Brayler. You're a new name too. Hello and welcome. Hi, Grandmere Grandmere D. I'm just sorting my desk a little bit, guys. And just having a little look. I'm going to have to just, if you can excuse me for just a minute, I'm just going to give Whitby, my little doggy. For the new people, my little doggy, you can hear the noise at the door. That's him. He wants, I haven't said hello to him yet this morning. And sorry. And yes, I'm always fixated and fussing with my hair. I'm sorry about that. I'll be back in just a minute. Oh. Hi, Happy. Hello. What you doing? How you going there, Whitby? Hello. Yes, that's you the bestest little boy. That's you the bestest. Yes, you are. Yes, you're the bestest little boy. Yes. Would you like a treat? Mummy will give you some food a bit later, but first she's got to do some stuff, okay? There's a treat for you. Hi, Karen Bissell. Oh, that's right. You're Melinda's sister. I won't say little sister. You're a grown woman, so you're Melinda's younger sister. How are you? Hi, Melinda at False Teeth. Who? You loved? Are you out of your effing mind? What did you love? Apple. Oh, that's all right. It's sticking out and stuff, you know. My hair's uncontrollable. Even with this, I have to put a whole heap of product in it. And yeah. Hi, Hugger. What was hilarious, darling? And hello to all my lovely lurkers and to all of the people who choose to watch it later. Um, oh, you forgot. Yeah, well, I put them back anyway. I put the thing back anyway because I was still half asleep and had realized I hadn't watched it all. The part I had missed. I'll get yourself an effing good criminal lawyer and are you out of your effing mind? Yeah, he's good that guy, isn't he? He's yeah. Hi, Patricia Francino. Hi, Ron. Yeah, Michelle Shining Like Harry. Yeah, that's Michelle Yerrick. Or I'll be sure to go and check out your channel, my dear, and have a look. So if you want to put the link up there for your channel, you're more than welcome to. Oh my goodness. Of course, yes, of course. Everyone send out a healing prayer for Hugger's older sister. Sending love and healing energy to Hugger's older sister with her troubles with her gallbladder. Burst of healing energy from the heart. There you go. Yeah, Marilyn. Hi. Yes, Marilyn's new, so we can all welcome her. And yeah. Hi, 171. Sign in. So interesting things came out. Hi, Kathy W. On of this hearing, very interesting things, and I'm interested in what Trump's reaction is to being called by Judge Lutic a clear and present danger, not just in the past, but in the future as well, Trump and his followers. So I think we might start off with that. Hi, Margel. You're going to lurk tonight. That's fine. All of my lurkers, hello. Thank you so much. I do appreciate everyone who watches, whether you comment or not, or whether you join later, click on my videos later to watch. I do appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. It's yeah. And yeah. So let's have a start at that. So we're going to go guides to the highest truth and compassion and universal spirit. Ask for your help in living a life of high vibration. I also ask for access. Ask for a zero white protective light to surround this house, myself, my husband, and our fur babies. I ask that this white protective light keep ill intent and energy at bay. Guides of highest truth and compassion and universal spirit, I ask for access to your wisdom maximum knowledge in case you do this without agenda and insight and objectivity into questions I may pose. So you're not a mod anymore. Okay. I don't have my phone on me. Hang on. Can everyone who have been my moderator, can you check, please? If you just do that, I'll go grab my phone, and that should help me put you down as a mod again. So. Oh, come on, you. Yeah, you big bubba. I walked past and you could hear him start up. What a big bubba. So, yeah, so people have been my moderators. Can you please check that you still are? Yeah, I can see your comment, Edna May. Yes, it's not loading to your TV. Yeah. Edna May, yes. That's just, so I've got my phone going here. So, and hello to everyone who's joining. Just taking us a little while to get off the ground this morning. Let's have a look. False Teeth Tarot. Add moderator. You should now be a moderator. So if all of my moderators, sometimes if you're on, if you can check, and if you're not a mod anymore, let me know. I've got my phone next to me and I can add you instantly. It's just easier to do it on the phone than have to go in and open up on YouTube and do it there. Okay. So let's have a look at Donald Trump. And hi, Craig. And yes, I will be doing some single card readings. Whitby, come on. You're cute as a button. Yes, you are. You are cute as a button, but Mummy. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I'm sorry, I'm just Marilyn, you're new to the channel, but one of my sayings is embrace chaos because anything can happen. And you can hear, that's my little dog Whitby. I better give him some food. I've given him a treat and all that. He came in and said hello, and I've given him a treat. But he started again, and I think it needs. You want some food? You want some food? Yeah, he needs some food. So I will be back in again 30 seconds. Sorry, guys. Oh. Yes, Mummy coming. Yeah. Good thing you're cute as a button. You got water, haven't you? Your water's all right, isn't it? Yeah. Come here, sweetheart. Come here with me. Whippy. Want a treat? Want a treat? Yeah. Come on. Out you go. Good. Oh, again, I'm sorry, guys. But, you know, they can't feed themselves that way. And, and yeah, hi, Celtic, see ya. And, so it's got to put the fur babies first. I'm just checking. Oh my goodness. Oh yes. Michelle, please, you can post your site there. You can put your site up there. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. And anyone else? Okay. So sorry for the delay again. Just yeah. Hi Marie Henson. Now 17 minutes in. Sometimes it takes me a little bit longer to get started on things this morning. You know, the little boy, little Whitby, he needed to be fed. So it's my fault. I should have fed him before, but I didn't. So let's have a look, and we're going to ask, guides of the highest truth and compassion, can you please lead me to the energy of Donald Trump and how he feels about being called a clear and present danger? The Hierophant. Indoctrination. You know, he's indoctrinated his followers with this talk, but he is. I don't think this is the right deck. He'll do anything. He'll use anything he wants. Yeah. Here's a different deck. Oh, I've got a deck here that I haven't used in ages. It's been hiding in a bag. And this is quite one of the first decks I got. So let's have a look here. So you're up to 10 subs now. Who's up to 10 subs? Michelle? Yes, Michelle, darling, I will subscribe to you just after I finished here, okay? Hi, Randy Summer. Yeah, I was originally going to go on at 7 o'clock this morning, and then the alarm woke up at 6, and I realized that I needed more time, and that I hadn't actually seen, or I thought I'd seen all the hearings, but I hadn't. So I wanted to watch the whole lot, and yeah. So Donald Trump, how does he feel? Eight of Swords, frustrations, bound and gagged. he's frustrated. He is frustrated. And maybe he's starting to feel like he feel backed into a corner, and unfortunately that is not a good thing for a person like him. Yeah, there's 4 more hearings to go. You know, people like him, you back them into a corner, they become dangerous. Temperance, money restrictions and testing the waters. Okay, this is interesting. I've never thought of temperance as being associated with money restrictions before, which is why I love having so many different decks. I have not used this deck in ages. I mean, a couple of years. And all the different decks, they each have slightly different takes on things. And testing the waters, it's like off balance. That's a good question, Edna May, who wrote that 9-page instruction. Yeah. I've got 6 of Wands here. Letter or news coming. Victory news. It's not victory news. This is a messenger. It's like it's more like the writings on the wall type message that I'm getting. Certainly not good news. It's like invalidated. These hearings are invalidating him to quite a few people who believed. It feels like the writing's on the wall, if that makes sense. Letter or news coming, victory news. And it's not victory news for him. It is 6 of Wands. So it's like, instead of feeling, it's like what is validated is what the 1/6 committee are saying. Yeah, Proud Boys wrote it, but I will have a deeper look at that. Page of Swords. Spying or deception. And reflecting, looking back over your shoulder. He's definitely going to be looking back over his shoulder. It says it's the young woman description-wise, but either way, it's like he's starting to watch his back. He's feeling backed into a corner, off balance, a bit of feeling of what they're saying has been validated in some way. At least some people will believe it. Not to him. It's never going to be valid to him. But other people will feel it, and he's looking back over his shoulder. The paranoia is kicking in. The Sun. Marriage, happiness and bright prospects. Well, even with all this other stuff going on, his mental processes are such that anything that doesn't make him happy, he just dismisses. I'm all right. Eastman is definitely in some legal trouble, but some commentators have said they haven't been able to get yet or shown yet to the point that Trump is also in that trouble. So he's still feeling quite happy about that, still feeling somewhat in the clear legally. But it's also just him. He's like a little bit in La La Land. Hi, Aria Song. Justice. Now, a legal situation or document, police finding out the truth and a matter affecting the balance. So it's interesting that we've got justice here. There's three major arcana: justice, temperance, which is also about balance, and the sun. And another thing about the sun is it can also be about exposure. But he just feels like but he's feeling justified in saying it's all a witch hunt as well. He's not acknowledging anything defeatist, even though it's there, and it's adding to his paranoia. He's getting more and more paranoid and backed into a corner. He's definitely off balance. And he's definitely feeling more exposed, but he's in so much La La Land. But in his mind, this justifies it all as being a witch hunt. Was there? I didn't see the whole plan. I saw the pages that they showed and stuff, but yeah. So it's interesting. Hi, Renee. Now, I have been doing single card readings and I'll still be doing them. But if you want a full reading, email me at footprinttarot@gmail.com. And I'll be doing single card readings. But if you had a single card 2 days in a row, like Sunday and Tuesday, can you leave space for somebody else today? Okay. Oh yeah, he's definitely delusional. It was definitely an informant of the a CI informant within the Proud Boys who gave the FBI the plan. Let's see. How well is Donald Trump? He's a narcissist, and narcissists like him, and he's a malignant narcissist. So it doesn't matter how sick he is, he's always going to have that strength, which is just and this mental strength, which nothing seems to erode. But physically, how well is he? The Lovers. There's a couple of things really wrong with him. This is body and mind just not in sync. His physical health has been undermined, but okay. Keep reassessing. Now, we've got the Two of Swords, peace and harmony, needing to take the blindfold off. It's got keep reassessing the situation at hand. His health is not good. So it's odd to say that he's very strong, but this is the narcissistic side of him. That will never go away till the day he falls off his perch. And I will not predict when that is, guys. Okay, I will never ever predict when somebody does that. Renee said she just doesn't see him in August and beyond. But there's definitely at least some imbalance here. This is the Lover's card, but I'm feeling like I'm ripping apart. At least two major systems are not good. Confrontation with yourself or other people. He is losing it. This is the Strength card, and it's also got confrontation with yourself or other people. He's losing it very, very easily, and like he's flying into rages all over the path, all over the place. Judgment, decisions pending finality, the only decision that can be made under the circumstances. I think there's definitely there's some major things happening with his health. This is the third major arcana, and we're talking about his health. Judgment. He's being told you have to decide whether you want to risk your health further or not. Hi, Jean Zalowski. We're looking at Donald Trump. Three of Cups, celebration, bright happenings. But the Three of Cups in reverse is also about overindulgence. Not drink in this case. It's well known that he doesn't drink. But other things, overindulgence in other things. Yeah. Not bright happenings. And we've got Seven of Wands, frustrations. It says you're able to overcome your frustrations and you're on top of everything, but I'm not getting that. His mental strength, even if he's as delusional as and badass crazy, that's not what we're talking about. He's not on top of his physical strength. Yeah. He's getting scary. People are starting to really not even want to be in a room with him. Okay. Now, that plan that they showed even had a map on it and everything, didn't it? Who wrote that? Apparently it was given to the Proud Boys. Who wrote it? Guides of the Highest Truth and Compassion. Who wrote that plan, that 9-page plan that was given to the Proud Boys? Or to the, Proud Boys? Yeah. And possibly to the Oath Keepers as well. That 9-page instruction. Trump didn't put it together. He wouldn't have a clue how to put something like that together. That doesn't mean he didn't know it was wrong. Oh, we've got 2 cards coming out. Knight of Swords and the Chariot. Movement of residence journey, victory over a situational problem, balancing the opposite polarities. And the Knight of Swords. It's definitely somebody within not necessarily directly in the administration. I think it probably Eastman's got something to do with it. In fact, it could even be Eastman. Oh, who they're feeling very. I've got 2 cards that indicate a younger person: the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, which indicates a younger person, late 20s. But it's Knight of Cups. And 2 of Cups. The joining of 2 people. I think it was put together by 2 people. Was John Eastman one of them? That's a maybe. Coming in from the call, delays about money. I think it was at least 2 people who put it together. Maybe aides. On whose instructions? 6 of Cups. And it is going to come back to find them. But, whose instructions? Was it Eastman who instructed them to put it together? Backed into a corner, restrictions, bound and gagged. I'm finding it a bit hard to see. I do think it was 2 people who put it together, and I haven't thought about Ginny Thomas on somebody else's instructions. Was it Ginny Thomas? Someone who was very dissatisfied with the outcome, and someone who's going to be feeling very backed into a corner. Now, she hasn't been spoken to yet. It's quite possibly it was Ginny Thomas. I do think Eastman knew about it. I do think it could have been Ginny Thomas was behind it, and previewed it. But I do feel they got somebody else to put it together. Pudstar, Marie Henson. Are you talking about Putin there? And then he's already crossed. I know he cancelled an annual event he used to have where people could call in and anyone could ask him a question. Yeah, they have written her an invite to come and speak with them. Okay, move away from the players for a moment and have a look at Republican viewers, people who may have believed what was going on. Will this hearing have persuaded more Republicans that they had been lied to? 7 of Wands. Frustrations. It's created some frustration. Quite a few are still standing their ground in the belief, but they've here we have, now I asked the same question again with a different deck a few days ago after the Monday night hearing, and we had the Hangman come up, and he's come up again. Getting stronger in oneself, a lot of deliberating. So not fully yet, but they're getting very frustrated, and it's also about change perceptions. The 8 of Swords is popping up a lot, painted into a corner, like blindfolded, and they're blindfolded. And I think frustration is coming up a lot. It's coming up a lot. Hi, Edna May. Knight of Pets. I do feel that they might at least stop donations for a moment. There might be some slowdown in donations. Now, there's a lot of offices coming up on November that a lot of Republican, the naysayers, the deniers and all that are putting in for. Is there going to be a move against Republicans in those offices, running for those offices, like county commissioner and all that? Will there be an upsurge in Democrats voted into those offices? Hi, Crazy Cat Lady Farley. Page of Pentacles, opportunities. I think younger voters are going to play a key role here. Here's frustration again, getting frustration. Justice, balancing out of the situation. I do feel like there might be are there going to be some people dropping out of the races? The Emperor, stability or stabilizing influence coming into, I do feel like there's going to be a surprising number of local officers No, okay, Jean, I'll have a look at that in a minute. And I know a lot of people are focused on the big offices, the reps, the senators, and all that, but even right down to those grassroots local offices, it's really important that people who do not respect the system are made to account and not given the chance. Hi, Deborah Costro. Okay, I'm going to change decks now. Is there a surprise coming with the Ukraine? God to the highest truth and compassion. I'm still getting frustration. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to light a stick. Nirvani. He was definitely moved for his own safety, but I read on that Tuesday the other day on one of the stories, might have been in the Hot Topics. Clearing the energy. Hi, Sheila. I don't know if you can comment on the hearing, Sheila. If you can't, that's fine. Yeah, I've been looking at reactions to the hearings, getting lots and lots of frustration all over the place. So, that is fantastic news that Sheila's friend Sue is safe. And that is fantastic. So I know a lot of people went to the GoFundMe and helped with that. So we can let you know that she is safe. She's in a safe place. And that's fantastic. Okay, so Ukraine, surprise with the Ukraine. Is there a surprise coming with the Ukraine? 1, 2, 3. 10 of Cups, the Hermit, and the Sun. I'd say, yeah. I got resolution, but we've still got the Hermit, which is caution, the cautious resolution, and the Sun, better times. But they're both major arcana. So time-wise, tarot's not the best for time. It's still a little bit away. But I got the word that popped into my head here with this Ten of Cups was resolution. Everything being worked out. But still a little bit of time. So cautious optimism, taking things a step at a time. The Sun, a good surprise. Is Putin still in power? I've got a yes. But there's consequences happening to him. So there's some things happening. Ship coming in. I think that's his health. Anxiety. There's some consequences. He's facing some consequences, and he's a lot of anxiety. And again, the consequences card, assessment. I do feel like this is his health. His health is not holding up. I think he's still there, but his health is really, really bad. There's some anxiety. So the top row was, is there a surprise coming? And yes, there is, possibly in the form of a resolution, but still a little ways away. I said for the bottom row was, is Putin still in charge? And I got yes, but he's facing a lot of things, consequences, and I do think it's his health and there's anxiety. There could be a quick resolution, definitely. I'll do a read on Nalvani, and then I will do a session of single card reads. Okay. But like I said, if you've had like a reading on Tuesday and a reading on Sunday, can you if you've had two in a row from the last two sessions, I'll ask you just stay back for the first round and stuff. So, yeah. Is Nalvani still alive? Yes. The Two of Wands. But his health isn't the best. There's not. It's not very clear if he will survive or not. So he's definitely not in the best of health, but he's still there. Queen of Wands. He has a very fiery spirit and a determination. And we've got Four of Wands, minor celebration. So I think he maybe has gone through a bit of a health crisis, but I think he may have come through that. And I do think he is still there. One of the reasons he may have been moved was because of his health. I'm not sure. Okay, so I've got a deck here, Guardian Angels Tarot. It's another one with writings on it. So I'm going to use those cards for single card readings. If you just excuse me for a minute, I'm going to get a glass of water because the incense has dried my throat out. And then I'll be back, and then I'll do some single card readings. Okay. Typical. I put the food out for Whitney and he hasn't touched it. Okay. Right. So we'll start with Karen. Karen Bissell. Night, Celtic Seer. I haven't burnt it in ages. Yeah. And so if you want a card, yeah, aria song, yep. Yep, so we're starting with Karen Bissell. I'm drawing a card for Karen. And this is the 7 of Action, which is the 7 of Wands. And these lovely cards, very old-fashioned. You are being called upon to claim your personal power. Okay. Feel confident as your angels will give you the strength to say no when it's the right thing to do for yourself. Your struggle may actually stem from an old, unresolved inner conflict rather than a conflict with others. Karen, let's see. Yeah, I think you're finding it hard to what you have to do may affect somebody else adversely, but there's nothing that can be done about that. This decision is really, really important, or may, you feel it may damage a friendship or something. But this is a really important decision, and it's like, yeah, there is some unresolved inner conflict here, and it's about you not wanting others to be adversely affected by a really important decision, but you know the right thing to do, and other people are just going to, they will, if they don't come round, then there's nothing you can really do much. But yeah, stand your ground. You've got, yeah, I think you've got someone saying, oh, but what about this person? And it's like, well, there's nothing you can do about that. Or you're doing the right thing, stand your ground, my darling. You're doing the right thing, stand your ground. Okay. Who was next? Hi, Aline. Aria song. Helper of action. Helper of action are the knights. Okay, so this is the Knight of Wands. You're blessed with many wonderful things to do. It would be great if you could take the time to make a plan first, but you probably don't have the time. So get busy, follow your instincts, and have fun. You or someone you meet is very self assured, capable, and enthusiastic and can do anything with a smile. So, this is an opportunity, I think, for you, and it's go with your gut. Um, I think you have to go a bit faster than is normal for you. I think you do like to have a plan, um, and just not having that time to put everything in its place or do a diagram on a whiteboard, whatever you do, uh, and explore every avenue is something you're feeling slightly uncomfortable with. But in this instance, yeah, taking action, yeah, just go with it. Um, you don't have to have a full out plan. Just have an idea. 3 points. Write down the biggest 3 points that you need to do, and then go with it. Okay, and they don't have to be full paragraphs. Just a sentence. What is the 3 reasons to do this? What are the 3 best benefits of doing this? Okay, write them down. And if you still feel like it's a go, go with it. So you're going to have to make a decision quick, but I think it would be a pretty good one to take this opportunity that's come along. I hope that makes sense, Aria. Okay. Aline. Messenger of Thought. That is the Page of Swords. A new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you, and there's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans, so review all documents carefully. I'm getting a really strong thing with the review. Will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. You are blunt, yes, Eileen, and so you're not shy about saying, "Hey, look, something's not looking quite right here. I'm going to review everything carefully and go for what you want." Okay, you're in the position here to set whatever process this is about in play to the best advantage for you. And you're a real terrier. So stick to what you want. You will get it, okay? And yeah, any legal document, always go over it extra careful. And also don't be shy about saying what you want. Okay, Margelle. Three of abundance, three of pentacles, working together. Your passions will lead you to your divine life purpose. Do what you love and have confidence in your talent. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, or teaming up with like-minded people, and allow your creativity to soar. This card can also be about validation and demanding respect. And standing up and saying, no, I think maybe a few people, why would you want to do that for? It's just silly. Or I don't think you'd be too, don't listen to any naysayers. If there's something you really want to pursue it, my dear. Yeah. It's something you've wanted to do, or you used to do, or you've wanted to try, and you're at a place now where you can do it. Go for it, darling. Go for it. I feel like I'm teaming up with like-minded people. So maybe you'll join a group or something, but it's something you want to do. And it's something you wanted to, you know what? I'm getting a picture of quilts. I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why I keep getting a picture of quilts and quilting. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but yeah, there's definitely so much that you can do, and it will open up an avenue for you and new friendships and everything, Margel. So I don't know why I'm getting a picture of quilts, but I am. I don't know if that makes any sense. Jean Nizolowski. The healer of action. The healer is a queen. So this is the Queen of Wands, very protective. This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who is loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which would definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. I feel like you're the one that everyone's coming to smooth things over, if that makes sense. But I also feel like there's a couple of people you have to tell, like, hey, look, I'm not a go-between here. You know, the problem with being a person that others can trust to smooth things over is that they don't bother to do the hard work themselves. They think, oh, we'll just go and see such and such and she'll do it. She'll sort it all out. Did I see your email, Oline? I don't know. I'll have a check in a minute. So there's a couple of people you have to go and sort it out for yourself, because I've done this for you a couple of times and now we're back at square one. So just tell them, people, those parties, that you're not going to be there for their nonsense anymore. But otherwise, yeah, people trust you. And you can handle difficult situations with grace. That's true. But I still feel like there's a couple of parties who they've just become a bit too lazy and can't be bothered to work it out for themselves. Tell them to go work it out for themselves. You've had enough. You've given it several goes and everything's fine. And then it ends up back the way it was, and they have to resolve it for themselves. Be really firm and fiery about it. Lose your temper with them if you have to. I know that's not a good thing to say, but you don't have to go throwing things and yelling, but really show them that, yes, you have had a, just because you can do it doesn't mean you should always have to. Some people have gotten lazy. Give them the boot and tell them to sort it out for themselves. Okay? Michelle. Hi, Jenny Starch. Welcome. Michelle, I'm doing Michelle now, and then a little bit later, I'll do another session, okay? Oh, thank you. Thank you for that donation. The Four of Abundance, the Four of Pentacles. Time to reflect upon your relationship with money. Are you spending it too freely, or are you holding on to it too tightly? This can also relate to how you give of yourselves to others. Is your heart open, or are you holding back? Your hard work and wise investments will be a great success. You are in the process, my darling, of opening up your heart by putting yourself out there with a channel. Just remember at times that it can be good to say, oh, I need to take a break. Okay. So Jean, I think I gave you I just did your card, didn't I, my darling? So definitely just remember that sometimes you need to hold a little bit back, so that you don't get drained. But also you love to help others. And there's many ways in which you can help people, as I've said before. And this is one of the ways. And you get a reward from that. So I do think that this is to do with your journey with your channel and all that. It takes a little while to find a balance. You will find it. And yeah, I think you're going to be very, very good at it, my darling. So good luck. And financially, I think you're going okay. You're feeling, as we all are, a little bit insecure about the future. But I think you've done enough to ensure that you'll come through any rocky times. You'll come out on the other side. But yeah, mostly that's to do with just finding that right balance. But also you've got a few worries about finances, as we all have. And don't stress too much. Hi, Jenny Strouch. Yeah, Jean, I gave you a card. Kylie R. Oh, hello, sweetheart. This is my niece. Kylie, hello. How nice to see you. Yeah. I hope everything's going well. Say hello to your mum and tell her I'll give her a call over the weekend. And yeah. Hi, sweetie. Would you like a card? I'm going to get... It's lovely. What a lovely surprise. That it's just such a lovely, lovely surprise. Yeah. Yes, I know. I haven't forgotten it's her birthday. I sent her a present earlier. Six of emotion. Memories, sweetheart, memories can fill your heart with many emotions, and it's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect with your own inner child. I feel like you might be seeing somebody you haven't seen in a while. And yeah, I feel like you've taken the last few months and to sit back and reflect on a few things as well. And I'm really glad for you, my darling. I think being able to sit back, being in a different position, and I'm not going to go into a lot of details, guys, okay? But the last few months have given you an opportunity to reflect on a few things. And yeah, maybe clarify a few things that you were remembering one way and stuff in the other. It definitely, yeah, there might be a really, really nice reunion for you. Okay. Maybe an old friend or somebody. But it's a happy reunion, darling. It's not somebody you don't want to see. Okay. So this in the next few weeks. Okay. And yes, I will call your mum on Sunday. Okay. Thank you for all those lovely comments to my niece. Mm-hmm. Anyone else like? I think I might be wrapping it up soon. So I think what I'll do is I'll go for till 10 o'clock, and I'll just keep doing some single card readings until 10. So anyone else? Would anyone else like a card? You need to go for well, a few eggs. Oh, that's all right, Melinda. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine, sweetie. Yep. Yes, it can be very hard when it hasn't been easy, Kylie, but I do feel that overall some of your key relationships have benefited, which can only be a good thing. Oh yeah, you guys are in a hot weather over there, aren't you? Okay, anyone else want a card? And thank you to whoever gave me that Aria song. Thank you for the super sticker, my love. Thank you so much. That support is really important. It does help. You can hear the old crackling noise. I've got a fire on the television. As I've said before, I'm very picky about the fireplace I put on my television. Some of them I put on, I don't really like that one. I don't like the crackling noise or whatever. Others I don't like the visual. It might sound a bit silly, but no, I'm really, really picky. Of course. Okay, is your husband there, Margelle? If he's there and he's asked for a card, yeah, I can do it. But yes, he is. Okay. So Margelle's husband is there. Okay. Creativity and abundance, number 3. Dear one, you are being called to action. You're all ready to accomplish great things and surely come into the fullness of who you are. It's time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passions so that abundance and prosperity manifest you. So this is the Empress. Okay, he's got the Empress. I feel maybe you're beyond having kids, but I do think maybe grandkids. Have you guys retired recently, or at least in semi-retirement? Because I feel like he's it's time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects. I feel like yes, of course you can, crazy cat lady. I feel like your hubby is he's got lots of ideas of how to spoil grandkids. And I do feel like he's really creative with his hands. Is he thinking about maybe making some toys or something? I don't know. But he is retired, working on a book. Okay. I do feel that there's something he's going to do, which I think his book is going to be great. But I also think there's something he wants to do maybe for grandkids or little kids, something he can share with his grandkids. So that might be coming up. But oh yeah, he's got a lot of ideas and he's very creative, and he's not had time previously to really get stuck into any of these ideas. So it's really yeah, tell him to go with it. Go with it, Margelle's husband. The book's going to be really, really interesting. But I also feel there's something you're thinking about doing for your grandkids, and go ahead and do that too. You'll have a couple of projects on the go, I think. So, yeah, let her rip. Let all the ideas rip. Little ones love him. Yeah, no grandkids, but little ones love him. Okay. Yeah. Does he paint or illustrate? I think he could even do some illustrations. I'm not sure. So, yeah. Crazy Cat Lady Farley, you're up next, my darling. He's close with his inner child. Let it rip, Tater Chip. Crazy Cat Lady Farley. Hello, my darling. How are you? Eight of Thought. That's the Eight of Swords. Look at these. These are gorgeous cards. You may feel as though you're restricted by circumstances and you find yourself in, and that's just an illusion, okay? Make a promise to yourself to refuse to be stuck in a situation that's making you unhappy. Don't wait for someone else to come to your rescue when you can free yourself. Okay, this is very much you've been feeling a bit stuck. Yeah, trying to make a decision. Yeah, and you've been waiting for some information. It's not going to come. I think you're going to get they're not, you can get it, but they're not going to bring it to you. You have to go and source it out. So you've given it enough time for that information to be brought to you. So go and find it. It's quite a lot simpler to find than I think you were told it would be. So follow through on your instinct to go and find that information yourself so you can make that decision and free yourself from whatever you're feeling stuck in, okay? It's not a deliberate holding back of information. They just don't think it's as important as you do. But to you, it's really important. So whoever said they'd do it, they've basically forgotten about it. So go and find out for yourself, and then you can move on and make that decision you need to make. Okay? And, yeah. There's no need for you to be there. Okay? Oh, that's all right, Marjo. So I hope that's helped you with that crazy cat lady. Yeah, it's like, yeah, just yeah. So I hope that helps you make a decision. Yeah, whatever information you've been waiting on, the person you asked is not going to go and get it for you. You're going to have to go find it yourself. Hi, Sweet Pea. How are you, my darling? I am just doing a few more cards before I sign off for the day. Would you like a card? Sweet Pea. So Crazy Cat Lady Farley, I hope that's been able to... Yes, Melinda, you can have a card after Sweet Pea. Ten of Action. 10 of Wands. Slow down, my dear. Slow down. I feel like you're feeling a lot of burden. There's, as with everyone's economy, there's an element of being... Everything just seems to be disappearing down the drain, and you've been working really, really hard to tackle those changes and things. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take back better care of yourself. Straining to make others happy can be harmful to your health. You're a really creative person, my darling, and you have some really good ideas, and people know that. And a lot of people come, oh, can you give us an idea of how to do this and how to do that? And I think it's harkened back a little bit to um, one of the earlier cards where you had to tell a couple of people to just buzz off. You've got to make a lot of decisions around your own circumstances at the moment. And hi, Sherry French. No, that's okay. I can do both of you. So concentrate on that and tell other people, look, I need to sort myself out and then take a rest. So sort out what needs to be sorted out immediately around you, things that affect you directly, and tell other people, look, I'm not the person you need. I need some space around me. We're all finding it hard. We all have to make hard decisions. Go and pick somebody else's brains. Okay? So tell a few people to buzz off. False teeth. Hi, yes, you can have a card. And Sherry, yes, you can have a card. Yeah. And remember to give us a thumbs up. Positive recognition. 19. This is the sun. Congratulations, your plans have worked out perfectly, and now it's your time to shine. Brilliant new ideas will present themselves to you, and success is all but assured. Express yourself openly and honestly, knowing that those surrounding you are trustworthy. Be open to unexpected opportunities. You are very much an open book, my darling, and you're happy to be that. And you do love. So, I mean, every time I see one of your videos, you've got the biggest beaming smile on your face. And that it makes me feel good when I see your face and you're smiling. And, you bring so much happiness to others. And, but I do feel that maybe you feeling, things, but for people to say, hey, you're doing a really good job, take every one of those compliments that you get, accept them and own them because you deserve them. Okay, you're doing a great. Oh goodness, I hope it's all for good. She just saw an angelic being coming in and surrounding me. So accept every compliment you get. Okay. Sherry French, you asked for a card. So, Sherry, do you want a card? I'm not sure if you want a card or not. Yeah, okay, Sherry French. Yeah, look, Michelle, when your sister smiles, she smiles with her whole face. The whole face. And it's so gorgeous. It's a beautiful smile. Okay, Sherry, healer of thoughts. So this is the Queen of Swords. It says it's time to clean up your life. I think there's a few people cluttering you and demanding energy on you that really they don't have a right to. So get rid of anything that clutters your space or makes you disorganized. People who take from you but don't give back should be released as well. You or another person involved in this situation is wise, insightful, and caring, and has a wonderful sense of humor and offers a lot of life experience. That's you. That's definitely you. But yeah, I think we've spoken before about the need for you to tell a few people to bugger off. You've still got a little ways to go. You don't want to hurt people, but you can do it without hurting them. And yeah. And some people have hurt you. Okay? You have the right, and I think part of what's cluttering up is there's been a person who's done something and you don't know why, and it's causing you some mental clutter and some emotional clutter. You have the right to ask to get them to answer for their actions, okay? So ask. Okay? Go and ask that person, why did you do that? And then even if they were totally wrong for doing it, at least you'll know it's going to clear up that, what did I do? What did I do? You didn't do anything, my darling. But yeah, you need to hear that, and also and have the opportunity to tell them, well, that's just totally stupid. You know, this person is not good for you either. They're pretty toxic. So I think you know who it is. So yeah. Okay, I'm happy to do one more card. So who would like a card? These are the Guardian Angel cards by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Okay. So, Melinda, I'm going to ask you, I've got a job interview on Monday. Do you think I'll get it? Be honest. Be honest. False Teeth Real Tarot. What do you think about the job interview? If you don't see me getting it, don't feel bad. I'm hoping that angel being you saw surrounding me will yes, Peng said yes. Oh, that's great. We'll hopefully get, that's cool. Okay, well, nobody's taken up my offer for a final card reading, so I'm going to wrap it up today. Thanks for joining me, my darling, and thanks for your understanding about delaying it till after the hearing. and the extra delay. Love you all. Stay safe, stay strong, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay loving. And love you all. Okay, bye-bye. Pendulum. Okay. Thank you, Marjo. Hi, Joanne Mara. Oh, thank you for the hugs, my darling.